my brand new stream. It is me, it is Tim Senna. It is 6 o'clock right here in the UK, and that means it is the first ever edition of New Music Friday. My brand new music show, my brand new return to new music media. I have been off for a very long time, and it is so sick to be back. Who have we got in chat? Let's do some shout outs. I need to move my monitor and adjust it. We've got to shout out Craig Hadley, Azza, Adders, Oscar from Tyrants, my boy, Lauren, Greg James, Radio 1 Fan Gang is in the chat. We've got Christian as well. Good evening. Good evening, Azza. Have I said everyone? Have I skipped anyone out? But yes, welcome along to the show. This is the show that is just me, you, and the best new music on planet Earth. No frills, no genre boundaries, no radio pluggers, no middlemen. Just pure vibes. Just me, you, and the vibes, guys. Chat, can we get some vibes in chat? Can we spam chat with vibes? I can feel the vibes in chat. But basically, the way this show is going to work, guys, first hour from now until 7 p.m, I've got a playlist of songs, just a collection of the best new music that I've been really waiting to share with you guys from all around the world. I'm going to be playing that, having a little chat, reacting to it. A lot of familiar Birmingham faces that you're going to know well, because if you do know me, you will know the Birmingham music scene has been my life for so many years now. I've been vlogging bands, one of which you can probably already see on the screen I'm going to start the show with. And I know a lot of these bands from Birmingham. I've come up with them, so they're going to be, I guess, the bedrock of the show. But I'm also going to spread my tentacles. I had a bad thought there. We don't talk about tentacles on stream. Sorry, chap. Vibes. Christian said vibes, and Oscars given the Brum. Brum is greater than everything else. But basically, yeah, I'm going to be bumping the Brum guys and the new music, but I'm going to just spread out wider and play literally anything. And there's a good mix of tracks coming out. I'll give you a little preview. We've got what a range of things here. We've got some K-pop in there. We've got some rap in there. We've got some bigger stuff from Arctic Monkeys. Then at 7 p.m, the wonderful Sophia Safarian, an awesome new artist from Birmingham, is coming on to have a chat. She is pure vibes. Before I dropped off the face of the earth for a mysterious reason, I was actually going to interview her on BBC Introducing, so it feels really apt and awesome that she's the first person I'm having on this new show. Then from about 7:15, 7:20, things are going to switch up a gear, because we're not on radio right now, we're doing Twitch. I want to become the Zane Lowe of Twitch, so I'm bringing a lot of that radio presenter energy, but I want to do it differently, guys. So what I'm going to be doing is ranking the Dream SMP songs, so songs from creators who are Minecraft streamers who are part of the Dream SMP. If you don't know the Dream SMP, what rock have you been living under? Did the pandemic not happen for you? But basically, if you do, people like Will Berserk, people like Dream himself, who created the SMP, Tubbo, don't worry, I haven't forgot about Tubbo, that little friend. I just want to squidge his cheeks and give him like forehead kisses. That sounds a bit weird. But no, I'm going to be reacting to those tracks and ranking them, and then to cap the show off, look, this is my first stream, guys, so I need to come in with some big, confident energy. And I'm going to take a swing at the YouTube music goat himself, Anthony Fantano, because he's done a number of things over the years that have kind of pissed me off. And I've got a load of gripes with him that I'm going to bring up, specifically to do with the latest review he did of a certain band called Muse. You can probably see from the poster in the background. I'm quite a big Muse fan, and I'm a little upset about his review. So that is all to come, and it's going to be sick. But right now, we're kicking off the show with a band who means so much to me. They are my friends from Birmingham. They go by the name of The Claws. I first met them, I think, in 2017. They were a bunch of doe-eyed kids outside a little venue called the Sunflower Lounge. They played a little gig to about 50 people. I spoke to them outside and vlogged them for my YouTube channel. And they told me that one day they were going to be the biggest band from Birmingham, that this scene was going to be one of the biggest in the UK. And lo and behold, guys, 5 years later, they are headlining the O2 Institute main room this December 23rd. 1,500 people. Go get your tickets for that. The Claws are going to shut it down. We're launching this show, Tim Senna, New Music Monday on Twitch, with the latest single from The Claws. It's the title track off their new EP, and it's called Forever Young. Soak yourselves in this one, guys. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna ask him why. I'd rather stay in this place and never grow old, and be the man that sold his soul. I'd rather stay one check away from the bread line and keep my heart and pride. So brush away heaven's hand and stay one step ahead of the promised land. I look around, yeah, what do I see?
Oh no, is that Johnny Fife smoking a rollie on my stream? A roll up of tobacco, to be clear, guys. We're very family friendly on this chat. Big up chat as well. Yes, Lauren. Greg James, Among Us, soon come. Anyway, back to enjoying the claws. And shout at me if you find me interrupting very annoying. Who are all the same to me, and I won't change for anyone, for we can stay forever young. How about that, guys? For a first song on Twitch New Music Monday with me, Tim Senna, it is The Claws, Forever Young. The title track off their brand new EP, Forever Young. And I don't know, I think playing my vlog that I recorded with them back in 2017 is just so emotional and the perfect way to start this show. It meant a lot to me. Big up everyone just being sick in chat. Turnip Waffles, how long are you streaming for today? The plan is 6 to 8, but it may go a lot longer. It depends how long everything is. I'm going to try and do it tight like a radio show, but we'll see. There's one thing I actually wanted to show you guys that I missed. So this is my vlog that I did with the Claws, who, as I said, are playing O2 Institute main room, 1,500 people, this Christmas, 23rd of December. This is one of the first vlogs I did with them. So we're kids here. This is 2017. I think I'm like 22 or 23. They're like 18. So that's how special it is to like see these guys on a come up. There's a point in this vlog where Liam falls over a carpet, and I'm just trying to find it.
Oh, wait, George!
I've got to find it because it's so... I literally had it the last time. Here we go. Is this him falling over the carpet? Yeah, he's about to go. He's about to go. So there was a carpet, basically. There was a carpet at the Sunflower Lounge, and Deacon tripped over it on the guitars. And I'm hoping it comes up. If I just can't find it on the video, I will move on. But it's really funny, so it's kind of worth waiting with you guys to see it. I'll try to catch as much as I can. Oh, Archie, why is your act Turnip Waffles? Is there something you're not telling me? Honestly, I'm sure the part of the video where he fell over was in our interview. I think I cut back because I'm like, bro, you fell over.
How you guys doing?
I think is it this?
Yeah.
Bear with me, chat. I lost my train of thought.
Is that your tour bus?
Can't find it. Man. Oh, well, basically, there's a part of this vlog. Here you go. And while we're here, chat, please do subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't already. Tim Senna, 833 subscribers. I think I lost 2 when I post my first video in 8 months, which says a lot. But yeah, when I hit 1,000, I'm going to do something very special. I'm currently repping some very tasty Tim Senna merch. I did that when I hit 500. So when I hit 1,000, I'm going to do something special as well. But yeah, watch this vlog because it's like 970 now. I see my old videos as kind of like photo albums because you never know whether the bands are going to stay together or not. And just having these memories are amazing. And I promise you there is a really hilarious part of this vlog where this beautiful man here, whose birthday it was 2 days ago, I think. Liam Deacon trips over a carpet and just goes flying over an amp. So I'll leave you in suspense there. You'll have to check it out. But we have to move on. The show must go on, guys. So we're going to move on to the second song of the show, which is from a band called the Silver Lines. They're one of the new discoveries I have from Birmingham, kind of post-pandemic. They went to uni in Manchester, but are originally from here. They've got this beautiful swagger and effortless coolness that very few bands have and a lot would kill for. They are actually going to New York next March because they have a booking agent out there. And I heard a little rumour that a certain Tim Senna might be going with them to vlog. So watch this space. This is a little boogie called The Itch.
Supposed to know so, but don't forget my fix, cause I can't think straight till I have my kicks. Hey, I know what you mean. I bought it to the new sex machine. I got a fancy house, a fancy dream. It slips right in, super clean. The itch is coming my way. I've heard it's here to stay. The itch is coming my way. Oh Lord, oh not today. The itch is coming my way. I've heard it's here to stay. The itch is coming my way. Oh no, I'm on the run, still one-on-one, but it ain't over till it's said and done. Did I say that when I thought I won? Oh, I don't know, I could have done. Hey, I can't take no more with a brand new stalker and a case from the law. She likes it rough, wait, not enough, just keep it quiet. Have I slipped up? The itch is coming my way. I've heard it's here to stay. The itch is coming my way. Oh,
All together now.
today. The itch is coming my way. I've heard it's here to stay. The itch is coming my way. Oh Lord, oh not today. Everywhere I go, there's a brand new story I'm supposed to know. A brand new story I'm supposed to believe. And a brand new drug to get in the scene, hey? Well, you think you're out cause you've been wronged out without a doubt, but there's so much more you need to see. I've got a case of wine, so let it breathe. The itch is coming my way. I've heard it's here to stay. The itch is coming my way. Oh Lord, oh not today. The itch is coming my way. I've heard it's here to stay. The itch is coming my way. Oh Lord, oh not today.
It's such an effortlessly cool track, this one. The Silver Lines with The Itch, and it's on Twitch. Can we rename the song The Twitch?
The itch is coming my way.
Yeah, follow them on Instagram and stuff. I think they're at the Silver Lines UK. I'd also love to dedicate this song to Lolita from Hamburger Mama. She's a very, very big Silver Lines fan. Very big, very, very, very big. I've got to shout out Anna and Shona as well because they get, jealous of. And Ewan. Yes. They are headlining the Forum 3rd of December. Hello, Floella as well. Sick for you joining in the little Twitch chat. We're taking things way, way down now. This is Jaden Clover, a beautiful artist from Birmingham. Kind of mellow R&B. She's had play from Shauna Larry on Radio 1, Chiller Show. This is her new single, Brown Eyes, and it's going to just let you lose yourself in the beautiful, texturous journey of this R&B classic. That's so wanky and pretentious. Listen to the song.
Are you gonna catch me? Even if I fall, or will you just watch me hit the floor with your... There's something in those brown eyes I can't figure out why. Your melanin not drowning, but I can't find a downside. Sooner or later I'll be deep inside a void with you. Sooner or later I'll be deep inside your soul. Brown eyes got me stuck in them. Your brown eyes got me whispering.
Live Jack from Tyrants, thank you for joining. And yeah, big up. Free gig this Sunday, headlining Subside. Which I always thought the dingiest alternative looking bar in Birmingham. Oh, I just started beef on stream. Nah, no beef, it just looks weird from the outside. Yeah, if any of you guys watching are in bands and you want to drop what shows you have, please just do. This is what that platform's for, you know, so let me know.
Visit, sitting in this chair thinking you was coming, finna hit me. But your love for me was shifty, 6 speed. Bruh, spin my number like what the lick read, empty. And there ain't no nothing that you could give me, but 6 G's a good start. Pissy about the past, but I still got a pure heart. Missed calls from my dad, that shit hit me like darts. Cause I know when I call him back, he gon' pick me apart. Don't got no time for all of that at all. I hit a pass, she gon' splash me, my dick a cannonball. She need it bad, she an athlete, my Tylenol. Can't be attached, I know sadly that she not mine at all. I'm not endorsing it, but I know players play, I advocate for sportsmanship. Time gon' fade away, so every day I know no forcing shit at all. Ever.
How do you spell dingy and how do you spell dingy? Does dingy have an E in it? Rustic. Just, you know, 620 Twitch thoughts. This is Jaden Clover, by the way, she's very cool, follow her.
Got me whispering, are you gonna catch me? Even if I fall, or will you just watch me? Hit the floor with your brown eyes. Got me stuck in your brown eyes. Got me whispering, are you gonna catch me? Even if I fall.
Yeah, I've got to shout out Christian. Obviously, you're being sick in chat. Shana Larry is a goddess. We love her and her soothing Welsh voice. I'm not going to try it. I got your DM as well. Thank you so much for saying I'm killing it. First time, bro. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best from one student radio pal to another.
You got me mouthing for you. Please take my hand.
Hang on. Dingy inflatable boat's got a H in it. It's. Hang on. I'll put it in chat, guys. It's dingy. That's right, isn't? Hang on. That was Jaden Clover with Brown Eyes. It is a beautiful song from a mellow artist that I might have ruined by speaking over it. We're gonna settle this once and for all, chat. I told you it's got a H in it. Look, chat. I've got an English degree on the wall. Well, okay, philosophy in English. So I might have not known how to spell dingy, but I got it in the end. Anyway, that was Jaden Clover with Brown Eyes. That is a beautiful song. Where's my New Music Monday playlist? Where are we at? Here we are. So, okay, up to track 4. Now, Alexandra Saviour. Should we put a little kind of... we need to get a little more chill because the tracks are getting a little more chill, I think. Let's see how the vibe is. Here we go, yeah. Oh my God, I'm choking. Is everyone having a good evening, by the way? Big up if you're watching, whether you're commenting or not. I had a quick look at the stream to see how many people are watching, and I think it was like 18, which is, honestly, for a first stream, that's so sick. Like when I started Twitch, I have a lot of friends who know a lot about it, and I was speaking to them. And the advice I got was that, you know, getting your first 1 or 2 viewers is going to be the hardest, but I'm just so blessed to have you guys from the Birmingham music scene who are going to get me over that initial hump so that we can just build up from there and make this sick platform for new music. And I'm truly, truly blessed with that. Have I missed anything in chat? How many musicians does it take to spell a word? Mate, I mean, with our qualifications, I mean, how many musicians are actually going to have gone to uni? Let's be real. If you're committed to the grind, if you're married to the grind like me, you don't go to uni, you go to music college. You leave school and you just stream straight away. It's funny because that's like the opposite of what I did. But yeah, so the next song is from an artist called Alexandra Saviour. This is amazing because it's the first time Spotify recommended me an artist that I actually like. Spotify gives me so much shit sometimes with its algorithm, but this artist, I think it was because I was rinsing Arctic Monkeys, and Alex Turner actually worked on her first album, I think. I think she's British but based in LA, and I liked her music so much, I impulsively bought a ticket to see her in Manchester, literally like the day before while I was in London, because I saw that she upgraded the venue from Gorilla to Manchester Academy because it had sold out. If you like Arctic Monkeys, especially Last Shadow Puppets, you're going to love her vibe because it is very kind of... You can feel the Alex Turner throughout it, but I think vocally she brings a very different energy. So yeah, this is Alexandra Saviour, Can't Help Myself. It is very much a vibe. Let's go!
Soft kiss, my baby wanted it. I could sense it from a mile away. He wants a bit of this sweet melancholy, and he can get it any time of day. 'Cause nothing else can satisfy him. I can't help myself. Something comes over me. Baby, whenever you are around, light dims as he walks my way. I've been running for a reason I can never attain. Sweet lips like pink lemonade. When he's feeling generous, he's gonna give me a taste. 'Cause nothing else can satisfy me. I can't help myself. Something comes over me. Baby, whenever you are around.
I love those synths!
I can't help myself. Something comes over me. Baby, whenever you are around. I can't help myself. Something grabs hold of me. Baby, whenever you are around.
Beautiful! Alexandra Saviour, Can't Help Myself. Right here on Twitch. And hey, what's beautiful is this song starts and ends with the sound of water. And the next song we're playing is called Water. You may have just seen me fiddling around to my bottom right. That's because I've got some vinyls down there. Bear with me, chat, once again. I'm just going to see if I can grab this because I want to do... Right. You'll see when I do it. Just bear with me, chat. I'll put some like waiting room music on to keep you guys entertained because I know you've all got short attention spans. And, you've got to... Always on, always keep the content coming. Should we have playful instrumentals? Yeah, okay, let's go for this one while I'm just trying to... There we go. Alright. Where is it, man? Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. Right, okay, chat. So, you know how on American talk shows you get like, I don't know, Jimmy Kimmel or, oh, who's another, Jimmy Fallon or Stephen Colbert, and they have like artists who come on and they're like doing live performances. Like Alex Turner and Arctic Monkeys did a sick one where they're doing a certain romance, so they get introduced, and then Alex Turner looks up at the crowd and goes, that man just yawned when he's doing the thing. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is introduce the next assist song with the vinyl that was sent to me by either Mikey or Ryan. That's Stanton the Brothers, I think. And I'm going to do it in my best, like, Colbert radio voice. Okay, you guys ready? Welcome back to Late Night with Tim Senna at 6 p.m. We have early birthday gang because we're quite young. The next band are The Assists with Council Pop. They're from Walsall. This is proper working class music. It taps into a lot of the true experiences of so many families in the Midlands, and it's a spiritual successor to bands like The Enemy with We'll Live and Die in These Towns. Take it away, darling. This is The Assist.
Have not nothing. Then got a tin of beans, then got a steak for the dinner. They haven't got nice clothes. I earned £70 a week. It was like the millionaires in the bloody road. Because my mum was like that. We always looked after the things that matter.
Shout out Emma McCarthy, who's just tuned in, walking through the city. Crank it up, Emma. Let the people of Birmingham know that I'm the best.
But these are the point of views that we should.
Oh no! That didn't happen. We're going to keep it rolling. That's track 1, Water. It's the introduction with a beautiful spoken word sample. Track 2 on the EP/album, Irrational Movements. This is a proper indie banger. Working class music from the heart of the Midlands. It's the assist. They've got a massive Brum headline coming up as well. I want to see you down there. Seamless transition. Only the GOAT bands do that. Yes, Emma!
We're all caught up in irrational movements. Seek strangers' approvals for our personal amusement. Can you feel the irrational movement? No one's exempt from this kind of recruitment. Open, laid bare. We're all so desperate for approval, I'm scared. It's common knowledge that life's sometimes unfair. Things are good in the life that we share. We're all caught up in irrational movements. Seek strangers' approvals for our personal amusement. Can you feel?
No, Jack, you're the superstar. Thank you so much, man. Love you.
From this kind of recruitment, we're all caught up in go again, I think. Yeah, go again. We're all caught up in irrational movements. Seek strangers' approvals for our personal amusement. Can you feel the irrational movement? No one's exempt from this kind of recruitment. Sometimes unfair. Yeah, things are good in the life that we share. We're all caught up in irrational movements. Seek strangers' approvals for our personal amusement. Can you feel the irrational movement? No one's exempt from this kind of recruitment. We're all caught up
It is the assist.
Caught up in irrational mood.
And irrational movements, which is exactly what I think when I see Birmingham City trying to play tactically.
Can you feel the irrational movement?
At least our stadium's not falling down anymore.
From this kind of recruitment.
Man, it is 6:30 right here in the UK. It's Tim Senna with you on New Music Monday here on Twitch. This is time for a special shout out because this is crazy, guys. This stream right now is being screened in a pub in central Birmingham, Victoria. And I want to give a massive shout out to Keris Masters for that, who manages this awesome band called Glass Ceilings. Has done loads of sick stuff with bands in Birmingham, promoting gigs and little bits. So this is a song going out to her. It's called When in Rome.
Watching every single thing we do. I can tell you wanna sneak up the back, but you're curious for something more. Come over, don't walk out the door. Believe me when I tell you it's true. This feeling won't ever get old for you. Take a step out the dark and the gloom and join in on discovering an ocean of the finer things. If you try me this time, make it through the night while still young. I can make you smile, 'cause when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Right, Christian, I'm only going to talk about this for your benefit or anyone else watching who happens to do radio. I'm currently trying to do back timing in my head, which is basically quick maths to work out how many songs you can fit in the hour as it goes. And my B at GCSE is straining right now. So, chat, can we please have something in calculators in chat? Oh, Lauren, the stream is being shown in the pub. Yeah, it is wild. It's crazy. It's so cool, isn't it? Hello, if you're in the pub. Make sure you're streaming on your phones as well on mute, you know. Because I need every stream. Every stream.
Make it through the night while we're still young. I can make you smile, 'cause when in Rome, do as the Romans do. While we're still young, I can make you smile, 'cause when in Rome, if you try me this time, make it through the night while we're still young, I can make you smile.
Oh yeah, if you are watching in the pub or wherever you're watching, please do get your phones out and just have a little video of where you're watching, if you're not watching on your phones, because that'd be too hard. And just tag me at Tim Senna on Instagram, like it says in the corner in my very cool graphic. Forgot to turn my mic off, sorry.
If you try me this time, make it through the night while we're still young, I can make you smile.
Oi, that is the Glass Ceilings with a new one, When in Rome. Easily their best song so far. Followed them for a few years. What's their song called? Do I Really Want to Know? I think. Very cool. Oh no, we're playing a famous band, an actually established band, Gross. But we had to play this one. Big collab, Gorillaz, Tame Impala and Booty Brown. And their track New Gold on Twitch New Music Monday with Tim Senna.
But in the magical, there's a pretty one. I ask her where it goes, 'cause I really wanna wonder if she knows that we're underwater. That's the way it goes in the city.
Move to the spot, I'm one of a few. A whole lot of everything but nothing to do. Till the end of Tesla, partner X all revere. We all play a part in the devil's cheer. Run to the hills cause the end is near.
There's a pretty one, I ask her where it goes. 'Cause I really wanna wonder if she knows that we're underwater. That's the way it goes in the city wonder.
Yo, a desolate city where it hurts to smile. Ran into the river since it's been a while. I'm raining in the rando, she's a social scandal. Give herself a handle when it's too much to bear. ABC boys rated the mayor like Sean, he's a writer, took on a dare. Now he's singing like a birdie, pulling on his hair. Trending on Twitter's what some of us live for. Branches giving out, fucking revolving door. All of this a joke? Polish or bullshit keeps coming, maybe I'm a matador. What are we living for? Are we all losing our minds? Because life got in the way. They will be here just in time.
Little shout out to J Rowley 97 as well. He also does Twitch. He used to be in a sick local band called Insurgent. He's doing bits on a podcast as well now. So give him a follow on Twitch if you haven't. He's awesome and has given me some sick advice. So, woo, Twitch friends. Mute your mic, you idiot, before you clap. Tim Senna, jeez. New account, Joe Rowley 97. Do it. My guy George, watching the stream from the studio, bro. Right, you guys are not ready for when George drops new music. He is the former lead singer of Riskus. No joke, the best singer of any band I have ever heard. This guy's voice, I've seen him do vocal warm-ups. I've seen him on tour. He is beyond any level of anyone I've heard, including Radio 1 players to Annie Mac anywhere. You're not ready. There we go. New one from Gorillaz, and it, like the best compliment I have for that one is it's even better than I was expecting it to be. And when you have a collab between Gorillaz and Tame Impala, I think your bar's set pretty high. But Damon Albarn is such a genius. Jeez, like my best anecdote with Damon Albarn, right? So if you don't know, I've worked behind the scenes at BBC Radio 1 as a freelancer since 2018. I took a little mental health break at the start of this year. But I am going back. The BBC have been amazing with me. And one of my favourite memories was I was walking out of the live lounge after the end of a shift. And I just looked across to my right. And I saw in one of the studios, I think it's 82E, Annie Mac with Damon Albarn just literally opposite her, probably about as far away as like the Muse poster at the edge of the room is. And I looked across and I was like, more than anything, I just desperately want to run up to him, give him a hug, tell him Oasis is shit and Blur were always better, tell him that Gorillaz were literally the first... Gorillaz Demon Days was the first album I ever bought officially. Technically, the first album I ever bought was Crazy Frogs, Crazy Hits. But we don't want to talk about that. Gorillaz Demon Days was such a formative album. It got me into hip-hop when I was a stupid, cynical indie kid who thought that only chaps listen to rap. And I can't give you guys Damon Albarn, but I will show you. Here is a little picture of me with Alex James from Blur when I was at Big Festival with BBC Introducing. And yeah, it's pretty sick. Alex James was very cool. I met his son as well. But I think Damon Albarn, if I met him, I would just cry because his music just keeps being so good. It's everything that I stand for, you know. Pushing genre boundaries, constantly changing, not getting stuck in the past. They're beautiful, man. Big up yourself, Timothy. Keep the tunes coming, man. Brum Vintage on Depop. I'm always a fan of Brum Vintage. I love that. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Provide, Ben A Culture, Dark Circle Clothing. There's so many sick things popping off in Brum, man. And hopefully more of my projects will circle around that as well. Yeah, like obviously in Twitch, like I can go around with my phone, and going forwards, like I'd love to try and collaborate with more areas of the Birmingham music scene. I have a collab channel called the B Team, which will hopefully become active again, where we like go around and we'll do like, oh, the best pizza in Birmingham, or oh, we'll have a race from like New Street to Broad Street. We've got some sick ideas there. What else we got? Lister Bungie, is that Tim Senna? This is the Tim Senna. It says on my t-shirt. Do you know, it's so funny, guys, because no one calls me Tim anymore. It is just Tim Senna, like the full name, which proves that it's a good name. It's a good name. Crazy Frog Flower. It was a transition. Yeah, I was a very annoying child, as you can probably imagine. My cousin was like my bigger brother when I was growing up. He's 4 years older than me, and he got so pissed off with me once. He literally grabbed the Crazy Frog CD and he put it on a shelf that I couldn't reach just to stop me playing it. And look, you know, everyone says music is subjective, but Crazy Frog is objectively bad, and I will be the first to admit that. Jesus Christ. Right, next song. This is my boys. It's my boys. Paradise Circus. Dave, you're so beautiful, Dave. Cal, Pete, Nathan, my little boy Nathan. Look at his little face. New single from them. Sam as well. I can't forget Sam. I love you, Sam. They supported Candid a couple nights ago. It was mental. So good. This is their new single, Out of My Mind. I love the artwork. I love the vibes. And you are going to as well. I also love Cal's trousers.
If only I could call you up, maybe that would be enough. You're heavy on my mind. Start me singing anyone I wanted to see. I'm always thinking all the time. I'm out of my mind, 'cause I know you could be anywhere. I'm out of my mind, because you could be with anyone. I'm out of my mind, 'cause I know you could be anywhere, drawing out the lines. Oh, I thought you were a perfect pair, but when you leave me on scene,
Whoa.
all the funny things.
I just got a dash of U2 in those synths, like with or without you, like that. Dun 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 dun. Is that just me? Paradise Circus, are you U2 fans? Crazy.
Because you could be with anyone. Oh, I don't wanna be hated on, 'cause I know you could be anyone.
Fact attack from Craig Hadley, women's football goat and expert. The Crazy Frog character was actually created in 1997, years before it blew up. Wow! It's almost as old as I am. Yes, I remember the blurred out frog package. It traumatized my youth. The mid-noughties was weird, man. Look, anyone who says old music used to be better, like, the chart music at that era was shit. And the chart music now is Harry Styles, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Lil Nas X. It's just better, guys. Just stop being salty.
I'm out of my mind, 'cause I know you could be anywhere, drawing out the lines. Oh, I thought we were a perfect pair.
Drop, damn it! Thank you. Look at Dave's little face. Look at his stare. He's unhappy. When they skip the Coldplay song on a jukebox. That is right there. Paradise Circus, Out of My Mind. Shout out to Nath, the drummer, who's been beefing people on Instagram today. Drama queen. Right, this is a band I literally discovered last night because I was talking to Kira, who is part of this project, alongside, I want to say Dan. Is it Dan? I'm going to look it up and get it right. Danny. So Kira Court and Danny Cassio. We have a mutual friend, Sophia Lopacaro. She recommended her band Head Ballet. I checked them out and I absolutely fucking love them. Big Fantagram vibes to me. This is their song Eraser. Check them out.
Waiting for the moment when pretending to be optimist. For desire,
desire, for desire, for desire.
Those synths are so hard. Oh no, what have I done? There you go. Sorry. Let's get some interactivity. If you want me to keep that hat on, comment hat in chat. If you want me to take the hat off, comment no hat. So you don't get this on Radio 1, do you? I was watching Ninja's tutorial on how to be a Twitch streamer and he says wear a funny hat, so I'm learning from the GOAT, guys. It was well worth the £200 on whatever the platform was, the lesson one, the teaching one. Yes, the love for the hat in chat. You can't spell chat without hat, guys. Oh, fuck. If I was on Radio 1, I'd just got fired. Twitch's jokes, man. This is Head Ballet on Twitch New Music Monday. Shout out to Kira as well. Was chatting to her last night. Genuinely such a cool, awesome person. The hats in chat, guys. Any South Park fans out there, the meme free hat is all I'm thinking now, and it's, if you know, you know. Right, this is one of Nigeria's finest artists who moved over from Lagos to Birmingham. I met up with her a couple of days ago. She is a beautiful soul and a singer coming back with a vengeance. This is Toby Gray with Distance.
Close, but you won't let me. Saw you in my dreams with the hate.
Drop some Nigerian flags in chat. Let's have that love. Let's have that African love.
Try to hold your hands, but you won't let me. Why are you far away in my dreams like a real life? What have I done to deserve the distance? The green light that you give feels like red light. Yeah, far away. That's how I feel when I'm around ya. You got walls up and high, I'm confused now. I'll just go, I'll just leave, say the word. Tell me now, green light on, green light off. Green light off. Green light off. Feel so close, yet so far. Nobody gets me like you get me. That's why it hurts me so badly. Going through this pain is so pathetic. Cause you don't see what I'm going through. I saw you in my dreams with a halo. Flashing lights around me like a rainbow. I try to hold your hands but you won't let me. Why are you far away in my dreams like a real life? What have I done to deserve the distance? The green light that you give feels like red light. Yeah, far away. That's how I feel when I'm around ya.
Yeah, Lister Bungie. I'm loving these little dancing gifs in chat. Fits to the music, genuinely. This is Toby Gray and Distance. her dropped 28th of July. New EP coming out next month, a little bird told me. Show us some love. I am Toby Gray over on social media. Had a load of success out in Nigeria at the start of the decade, I think. Or in the 2010s. I forget which decade we're in. Just meeting her, very much a kindred spirit to me, very soulful person. And we love that energy. Right, next band is a new music discovery for me. They're called 88 Miles, West Midlands meets East. This is a song called Diana. They remind me of a sick Birmingham band called Demelza. And yeah, I wanted to give them a follow because I saw them pop up on my Instagram and I was very pleasantly surprised. I also love Pink because I'm not fragile with my masculinity.
This is my letter of concern to Diana. And your friends are getting worried because you're acting funny, Diana.
Tim Senna end goal is to become a one-man BBC introducing. I mean, hey, bro, that would be nice, but my end goal is to become a one-man BBC Radio 1. Mic drop. I'm not going to drop my phone because if it breaks, I'll be really sad. But you get me.
And your mother's telling you not to overthink your emotions. Oh, it's stuck in your mind time after time, or when it takes you to a place where
GTA 6 Radio. Hey, look, Rockstar, if you're listening, I am free to voice in GTA 6. I love working overtime on 0 hours with no sleep and no extra pay. I'm here for you guys. But I prefer Just Cause 3 to GTA 5.
Friends are getting worried because you're acting funny, Diana. There's time, she won't cry.
During this solo, we're going to do some interactivity. We're going to do a Mexican wave, okay? So I'm going to wave, and then one by one, you're going to drop like hands in the air emojis, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Way! No one did it. Cricket and yes, Lauren. Yeah, that's it. It counts. It's a Mexican wave now. 1. Oh. Can we get some F's in chat, please? Yes, 2 more Mexican wave. Can we do a mosh pit in chat? Pitch me ideas of how to do that chat. Oh, you give me different list of bungie with that like different emote. Yes, JJ Chalmers, you go. Right, JJ. There's a dude called JJ Chalmers who went on Strictly Come Dancing. I'm guessing that's not you because my sister's a big fan and she would flip out if that is you. If it is you, shout out. But I figure it was like a namesake.
And her mother's asking where she went tonight. She knows she crossed the line. There's time, but she won't cry.
Okay. It is Twitch New Music Monday. We are approaching 7 o'clock. My name is Tim Senna, aka Goat Lord, King of Backtiming, because 2 more tracks and we're going to nicely park ourselves on top of the hour where I'll be talking to Sophia Safian. But right now, this beautiful indie boy Devon from the Forest of Dean is playing at the Rainbow tonight in Birmingham. I'm going to pop down and see him afterwards. This is his latest single, Life Advice. I'm dedicating this one to Rebecca Ferretti. Subscribe to her on YouTube. She's going to be way bigger than me one day. And she interviewed Inhaler, which she gets better, isn't it? It's not fair. Oh, shit. That didn't happen.
And you said I'm too tired to try it harder. I'm too tired to try it harder. I want to be where we started again. my friend, beauty is a light you were given. And they said to be careful of this life you were living. Don't let the arrogance define you, even if they try to. They got too much time on their hands. My friend, beauty is a light you were given.
Yes, Christian, Devon is fire, isn't he, man? You're like this. Where did I meet Devon? I think I met Devon through Riskus ages ago, but I saw him at BBC Introducing Live as well, which is a very cool little event at Tobacco Dock. Usually happens in October. I haven't heard anything about it, but if it does happen, recommend all of you new artists head down to it. Very cool networking opportunities.
Cause say you found this sister, and you said I'm too tired and try it harder. I'm too tired.
What? You met Becca? Becca's amazing. I love Becca. So, in theory, Christian, me and Becca are going to do a Sims stream together with music industry people. Music industry like Harry Styles, Matty Healy. Get them in a Sims house, do a stream together. She's also at Devon tonight, so we're seeing Devon together. And yeah, I've asked her to tell me how to send emails to artists, and she just like laughed at me and then didn't say anything. And I was like, I'm not joking. Like, tell me how to email people. Hang on. Right, if I get 10 comments in chat saying "tell me" from different people, I'll tell you who the big band I've got for my comeback YouTube vlog is. It's a good one.
Beauty is a light you were given. Don't say I didn't care. Could've given it all away. Don't say I wasn't there. Cause you're getting the best of me. My friend, beauty is a light you were given.
Hang on, Christian, that's sick. I interviewed Devon last year and saw him at a gig. Before that, tell me. We've got 2 tell me so far. I feel like it's like music industry coming of age. You got to interview Devon. I think like everyone I know has interviewed Devon. Who's anyone in the music industry? I think Abby McCarthy has as well. We love you, Devon. Flower jacket as well. What a king. There are dinosaurs in the Forest of Dean. Okie dokie. Man, that's the end of the hour. New Music Monday, the first one ever. Hang on. I'm gonna finesse this, guys, because this is a big moment. We've got to end the hour of new music in true MLG fashion. Yay! I'll do it again. Wheel up. Did you guys like it? Was it good? How many tell me's do we have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Devon was nervous. Really? He's a pro, man. He's done it for ages. But I guess everyone gets stage fright. Oh, I've got a YouTube notification. The Escapist. Oh, it's shout out 0 punctuation. Right, this is the end of the New Music Monday hour of the show. This is the first time I've ever done it. I feel like it's been really fun. I feel like it's worked really well. But if you're watching this, like whether on the VOD or live, just let me know, message me, or just put it in chat if you're watching live now. What you think of it, anything you'd like changed. Do you think I'm interrupting the songs too much and being super annoying when you want to hear them? Or am I being great in my vibes? Just let me know, chat. Let me know. There is actually one more song left to play. You will notice, if you have working, functioning eyes, that there are loads of tracks on the playlist I didn't manage to play, which is classic radio. So from Sophia downwards, like Fundo, Swim Deep, this BTS track. My friend Heather's a big BTS stan, but I haven't seen any indication that she's watching live. So I'll play that next week for her. These tracks are going to bump over to next week, and then I'll be spinning some new tracks on there as well. If there's any tracks you think I should be spinning or bumping or not grinding, I was going to say grinding. Yeah, just literally... probably drop me an Instagram DM, tweet me just the Spotify link, because all of this is based through Spotify at the moment, and it's the easiest way for me to do it. But we are capping off this little New Music Monday segment of the show with Sophia Safarian. I think. She sounds like a Game of Thrones character. She's absolutely wonderful. I spoke to her earlier. She's actually a model from Birmingham who's just entering a solo career as a musician. She is very, very cool. And I'm ending this hour of New Music Monday with her because she is coming live on the stream to talk about this latest single, Cloud9. After this one, can we get some pogs in chat? Clash track today, Tim. Big up, bro.
Would you tell me, babe?
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't mind me.
No, I'm not trying to fake it, babe. I ain't ever felt so alive. You know how we get it in the morning, and I like the way you listen, pillow talking. Walk straight into heaven when you put it on me. Counting all my blessings like it's 1, 2, 3. Where was you when I was lonely? Dragged through the dirt, just wanted love. Looking back, I didn't know me, but thank God I found you lately. I've been doing fine, nobody's killing my vibe. No, it ain't perfect, but it's worth it. It gets better in time. Never felt so good, be on a high. You on my side, head in the sky, Cloud9.
Getting a bit sweaty, sorry, gotta stand up.
Got nothing to prove, and that's just the truth. Can't stop, baby, won't stop till you see us in a drop top. Cruising around the clock, feel my energy, your eyes on me.
Okay, chat. From now on in the stream, I'm gonna do an Uncle Roger right. I'm gonna put my foot up on the table. I'm gonna hear a track I don't like. I'm gonna put it down. Okay.
And I like the way you listen, pillow talking. Walk straight into heaven
I'm
when
sorry.
you put it on me.
Ignore the holes in my socks. Ignore the holes in my socks. I promise. They don't have holes in. Sorry, I don't want to leak my feet pics on Twitch.
I was lonely, dragged through the dirt, just wanted
Kicking off, Christian. Kicking because I put my feet up.
like I didn't know me, but thank God I found you lately.
Lister, I didn't say the news. The news will be coming. I didn't get 10 things in chat. So, but it's coming. It's a pretty big band. They have a #2 album. They're sick. Just waiting on confirmation. But keep your eyes on my YouTube channel. youtube.com/c/Tim Senna. Day one, we already have his feet. Oh no! I've got to say, huge shout out to Amsul, aka Sam. He's one of my best friends who's helped me so much this year. He's like a tech genius, and he's helped me set all of this up. I think he's Twitch mod, so he should have some kind of cool little icon. But yeah, he's an absolute legend, and I would not be able to do this without him. So, can we get some love you Sams in chat, please? Chat spam, love you Sam, love you Sam.
You on my side, head in the sky, Cloud9. Never gonna lose, when I'm with you, got nothing to prove, and that's just the truth.
Oh, wait, sorry, we're not playing Fundo. They're not ready. Love you, Sam. Candles Like Stars. Sam, I think you might be in there with Candles Like Stars. She says she loves you. Wow. Lister Bungie, Twitch Unity for Sam. Big up. Right, it's Tim Senna on Twitch. It is 5 minutes past 7 p.m. in the UK. What do we got here? Let's have some upbeat. Okay? We are going to get the one and the only Sophia Safarian on the line right now. I'm proud. I said her... Sophia, what's happening? There you are. You were offline. I got very freaked out there. Let me crank this down a little bit. I'll wheel it right down. Pick up. Hello. How's it going, Sophia?
It's all going good, thanks. How are you? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you great. I explained this chat to Sophia before the interview because of some weird kind of like stuff going on with the streaming software I'm using. Sophia can't see me, but I can see and hear her. So we're kind of working with it. But you look great. It's kind of vibes. You were doing like a shoot today, weren't you? So how was it going? What were you shooting for?
I've just been doing trying to update my portfolio and keep everything kind of just flowing, really. You know how it is. So we're struggling creatives out here.
Struggling creatives. Yeah, what a time to be a creative, right? We really picked a good century. with everything going on. But you know, got to keep going. And I think to say you're hustling is a bit of an understatement, because modeling's your background, but you've just launched a solo career this year as an artist, and I think you sent me your first track in kind of January time. So how's the year been so far? How's the experience been, and how has it contrasted from your experience as a model?
Well, it's been amazing. Like I was actually in a girl band before, and so it was just such a different experience going at it alone and not having the girls with me, and they're so supportive of me. But it's been really actually heartwarming. I don't know if that's right. Yeah. Because I've had some amazing support from people like you.
Oh,
and
got to please, you know.
Really nice, you know, because it's music that I've written and engineered and created myself, obviously with the help of some other ridiculously talented people who it wouldn't be possible without. But yeah, it's just really nice to get some positive feedback. It's your innermost thoughts and things that are really personal to you, so put that out there and for people to enjoy it, no matter how many people that is like amazing.
Absolutely.
It's more personal.
Because I think some cynically minded people might look at you and go, oh, you know, she's a model, that's her thing, she's just doing music now for whatever reason. But you actually started music from quite a young age, didn't you? Like you were doing it and learning and having lessons when you were younger.
Yeah, I've been singing since I know it's the most cringy thing that I could say probably, but since I can remember, like
what would you sing when you were really little then? Give me examples.
I used to sing Ave Maria, which is the most random.
Do you want to give us can you hit that note here? That's intense.
There's no way. I have not sung that song for so long.
You need the vocal warm-ups.
I have a video. I don't know where I came across it the other day, of me singing into like a plastic microphone when I was a little baby. And like really young, singing that song to my mum and dad. And Alicia Keys, I've always loved Alicia Keys.
Icon.
Yeah, she used to play her music to me and sing it to me, so that was always
when you drop your first album or EP, you've got to get that picture of you with a plastic mic and make that the cover art, just to be like, look guys, I think Billie Eilish did that. Yeah, exactly. Day one. So I think music is very kind of visual now. So is having your experience using Instagram and knowing like what makes a good photo, what makes a good image, do you think that's actually helped you with your artist career? Because, you know, whether we like it or not, that is the landscape of the music industry right now.
I don't know if this is going to sound a bit like controversial, but not at all.
Hit me with the tea.
I don't really like, I always say like I don't like using Instagram when I feel like I have to use it, when I feel like
I get you.
Like I like to go on it when I want to go on it, and I love watching cooking videos on there and things like I don't like the materialistic side of it and the superficial side of it. But you win some, you lose some, don't you? So I just think like I struggle because I like to just share stuff that I just want to share, that no one else might like. It might be that nobody gets it. Yeah. But I get it.
You get it. And it's for you, not other people. That's the foundation of healthy social media use.
Yeah, it just sometimes doesn't, go down well with algorithm numbers. So it's just, it depends what you're on it for, I think. But I'm lucky that I think the people that, when they get to see my stuff, because we all know what Instagram's like at the moment.
Yeah, if it's not a reel, it won't get views.
Yeah.
I think was the...
Literally. But I have some amazing internet friends on there who I'm very grateful for. So, yeah.
Absolutely. No, I relate to you a lot, because I think start of this year, when I had like my mental health crash, I was just using Instagram constantly. It was like... just feeling like you've got to post something on there even when you're not feeling 100%, because you're like, oh well, if I don't post something on my story, then my engagement will fall off, and that will negatively impact my career. And I think that's when you can fall into the pits with it, and just that I think the algorithm shows you a lot of things you don't want to. But I've come back into it now with a kind of fresh view of, I'm not going to deep out like when I'm going to post or think about engagement too much. Like I literally posted a picture of me and some friends at a gig 11 p.m. last night, like when I came back from it, and it got like 70 likes overnight, and I thought, it's not that deep. Like if you just forget it, then it can be okay.
But I also think as well, it's not even about the numbers sometimes. As that sounds, because in music it actually is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to labels and stuff like that, But I just think I want to look at my page and think, yeah, that actually represents me and my music.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
some fabrication.
Yeah, exactly, because it's an extension of yourself. And I think that I've had a lot of fun with my brand in that way, because even though it's a public thing that I'm kind of trying to engage other people with, I always make sure that it's stuff that I really care about. So I'm like, I've got a tattoo of a game called No Man's Sky, which I actually love. So I'll make a point of like talking about that. I'll always be like, oh, I'm going to talk about, what's a good example? I'm going to talk about like, Great British Bake Off, because that's popular, or I'm going to talk about Drag Race because that's popular, when I'm not into those things. So I think it's you can kind of find the authenticity in your voice.
Oh, well, I hope so. And I think everyone, well, we can all be that person for somebody, can't we? So
very true, very true.
Find them.
Absolutely. Your music is incredible for a starting out as well. Cloud 9, the one we just heard, just a beautiful single. I was thinking you can't really sing it without a smile on your face, because it has that uplifting swell.
That was the best feedback I've had so far, hands down.
Thank you. Yeah, well, there you go. You heard it here first.
I love that.
Suck it, BBC Introducing. It's all me. No beef, but suck it. It's me.
I love it.
Calling people out on my stream. Yeah, it's a beautiful track, and you mentioned earlier working with super talented people. So who are you with on production? Because it's clearly professionally done.
Yeah, so this song was produced by Bav, his name is 808 Bav 808 on like social media and stuff.
808s.
He's ridiculously talented. He reached out to me last year and got a session in Shoreditch. Made another banger that was like, I still love that song, and I'm sure something will happen with it at some point.
Yeah.
The vibe was like impeccable, so we were like, let's get in again. Got in again, and then Cloud 9 happened, and then it's actually mixed and mastered by Pierre, who produced my 2 songs previous to this.
Amazing. So you've got the team around you. Do you want to hear my genius idea about Shoreditch?
Yes, I want to hear.
Okay, so, Sophia, they should do a reality show there and call it Shordy Shore. Like Geordie Shore, but...
Yeah!
Don't
I mean, I see where you're going with it. I get it.
No, okay, low key though, Shoreditch is nicer than Camden. That's the hill I'm going to die on. I genuinely like Shoreditch more than Camden.
I actually agree with that.
Good.
Mm,
Oh, big love Floella as well. Got to go. Thank you for tuning in. I'm looking around, kind of I'm like flapping around because I think my cat might be in the room. I just keep seeing like flurries of fur.
Oh, I can see you. I love cats, so I
love her too. She is my whole world, but she's probably going to jump on my head and attack me in a minute. But yeah, we'll wait to see if that happens. We'll probably get the big Twitch reaction if she does. The other thing I noticed about your music, it kind of ties into the visual stuff. You've got beautiful artwork for it, like Summertime Fine, Cloud 9, really kind of cool creative incorporations of yourself, like emphasis on the art, you know. I think especially Cloud 9, you're kind of there with the clouds in the background and I think some flowers around you. So were you involved in the kind of the concept behind that, and who was there making all of that happen?
So I cannot take full credit for my artworks, because he's actually a friend of my boyfriend's. His name's Danny. Yeah. He is incredible. He's an artist, and he's so amazing at, you know, when I might articulate to him how I want something to look in an artwork, it's so difficult to explain exactly what you mean in an effective way, but he just gets it. Yeah. And he's just amazing. Like, I'm so glad I met him, and I don't ever want anyone to steal him from me.
Oh, I'm sure they won't. Do you find it hard? Sorry, go on.
No, he's just so talented, and I think also as well, like, the ideas, you can come up with ideas, but you all get everything from inspiration around you, like, you know.
Do you find it hard to delegate? Because I think for me, that's one of the biggest struggles I've had, like finding people who I trust enough to do something better than me. But it was such a nice mountain to overcome when I found people who were just so much more talented than me. I was like, well, you can do this thing way better than me, so I'm not going to have to stress about it.
Yeah, I think I always really like to feel like I can do everything myself, and like I'm learning new things all the time, and like the first artwork I did myself. I edited it myself just on Photoshop, which was a great learning curve. Took me absolutely hours. But sometimes it's like save your creative energy for the stuff that you're the best at. And then Danny came along, was like, well, this is perfect. So yeah,
so
good.
It's been so sick chatting to you, Sophia. Thank you so much for coming on. The future for you, first of all, what is coming up? I did notice that your Spotify streams, you're followed most in London, followed by LA. So can we expect like an LA gig or something soon?
I mean, if someone wants to pay for my flights,
Let's put 'em on.
that's fine. Wait, that sounded really bad. I mean like a gig, not like just a random person. But yeah, I would like to travel with my music, but when the time's right and when the audience is there.
Absolutely, the time will be coming. And new singles, more projects. Like, is there anything more this year, or are we kind of winding down now?
No, there's definitely going to be more this year.
That's very exciting. Well, I will be fully behind it. If people want to follow you, it's just at Sophia Safarian, SAFFARIAN, right, on socials.
Yeah, that's it on all socials.
All socials. TikTok, LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a big one. Lots of
LinkedIn. I mean, yeah, I don't really go on that. I don't really know how to update.
I use it for memes because I think everyone else uses it the most seriously. So I'm like, right, I'm just going to go on there and vandalize my own LinkedIn for jokes. The radio industry are probably really pissed off with me about that because you just Google my name, it comes up and I'm there like, yeah, I 100% completed Spider-Man, and it actually says that on my LinkedIn. You've got to put that energy out there. No.
Fun with it. Otherwise, what's the point, huh?
Exactly. Well, Sophia, so great chatting to you. Thank you for joining me this evening.
This evening, is that what you said?
Yeah, this evening. And yeah, see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you go. That was pretty sick, chat. Technically, everything worked well. Is this really radio? I don't even know, man. Right, we are at 7:20. The stream is going on. We push onwards, chat. It is Tim Senna on... Well, it's New Music Monday, but it's not really like the New Music Monday stream anymore because we've passed the new music bit. But there is some music that I do want to share with you. I am getting caught by a glare on my computer, and I can't tell if it's a reflection or if it's like my cat. And if my cat comes, I'll be squealing with excitement. As will you, chat. As will you. Right then. But now... it is time to switch things up because we're going to be ranking tracks from the Dream SMP. Now, if you don't know what the Dream SMP is, when I was kind of depressed and not leaving the house, I got into this little series of Minecraft videos. I don't know, imagine like a theatre, but instead of a stage, you have Minecraft, the video game, and you have some genius people playing on that server. People like Wilbur Soot, for example. They're playing Minecraft like you normally would with your mates, but they're kind of scripting it and they're building an incredible story around it. And Dream SMP tells many different stories that all intertwine, and there's a load of Twitch streamers who play it together. It mainly tells the story of a formation of a beautiful state called L'Manberg. God bless you, L'Manberg, and the various tumult that surrounds it and its followers and rulers. But basically, this blew up in the pandemic. I mean, on Twitch, watching Wilbur play Minecraft is the main reason that I want to do Twitch, because I saw the huge potential in the platform. I loved his style and his energy. I felt like I found a bit of a kindred spirit in him. I love you, Wilbur. Please reply to my DMs. I'm sure you don't get very many. It's not like you're a big deal or anything. And obviously, the other thing about Wilbur is he makes music himself. So what I wanted to do is get not just his music, but all the music that has come out of the Dream SMP from various creators and do a little bit of a reaction to it. And you can see on the screen right now, I've got the classic YouTuber tier maker set up. Unfortunately, I think my camera is blocking the S tier. So what I might be able to... Oh no. Vandalizing my own stream. What can we do here? Video capture. I'm just going to move my camera over to this side. There you go. I'm on this side now. And I've just got some creators down here. And we're going to go through. And we are going to rank the Dream SMP Minecraft streamer tracks top 10. Soot X Senna Twitch collab needs to happen. Emma, I would cry and die and then become very, very rich and famous. It's not about that, chat, but Wilbur, please. I've been emailing for a Lovejoy interview for so long, which is Wilbur's band. So, you know, we need to manifest that, guys. We need to manifest that. But right, so I've got all the links of all the Dream SMP songs I'm going to react to here. So let's start. Right, let's start with... Should we start with Dream or should we start with Wilbur? Let's start with Wilbur because we've been talking about him, right? Okay, this is Wilbur Soot, the boy himself.
Better use plus 500.
All right, ads.
What?
Because trading with plus 500,
Because
it's like playing bridge.
I support creators, chat. No ad blocks for me. I'm a real one. Tim Senna is a real one. Spam it in chat. Rightio, this is Wilbur Soot, the absolute boy. And this is his track, You're Not a Boyfriend. So I'm going to listen to these tracks. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm going to go on a tier maker. Give your feedback in chat, because I want to hear you guys. The way I'm approaching this, I'm a radio DJ, right? My job for so long was to work at places like Radio 1, BBC Asian Network, On Extra. I'd listen to the new music that came through every week, you know, the songs that Annie Mac would be putting as hottest record in the world. Because one of the jobs I had was to make music notes on them for her. So I feel like my threshold for music is very high. Also doing BBC Introducing, I was literally on the uploader, the place where everyone puts their tracks, and that would mean that I'd be listening to like hundreds of new songs a week. So I feel like I'm quite a good judge. It's scary to think I'm literally a professional at this. So I'm professionally qualified to say whether Wilbur Soot is good or bad at music. Let's have a look, chat. Let me know what you think as well. This is
Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Uh-oh. Undertale crash. Man, he's so vibes.
Life isn't quite what I thought I'd be. When I was a kid on VOIP, I thought when I get older I'd marry her. I told her. Now I'm 26 and I work in an office 9 till 5.
Relatable.
I'll be honest. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him. He's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat.
So relevant.
Even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills.
I think it's worth saying, right, so he's not technically the best singer, and he started playing guitar in 2020 or something. Woo! But lyrically, he is an absolute genius, and his writing as well, like the English. I don't think he did English at uni, but that's his real talent. And comedy songs for me can so often be hit and miss, because for me, music that's great is emotionally sincere. But Wilbur manages to carry it off, and I think the success of these songs, like if we look at the views on this, 72 million, you know, it speaks for itself basically. Yeah, all right. This is Wilbur. That's his style. So what's interesting is that's his kind of joke music, right? So Your New Boyfriend. But Wilbur doesn't just make joke music. He also has a solo project, which I'm going to listen to now. And the album that he's done is called Your City Gave Me Asthma. It's kind of like lo-fi music inspired by his experience of living in London. This went viral on TikTok as well. And I love his joke music, and it probably gets the man views, but we'll play this one because you know this music for me hits very, very hard. This is Wilbur Soot.
This train terminates at
10 out of 10 from Liz. Can you react to a song by an artist from Argentina? I would love to. I would absolutely love to. I know my name's Senna, but I'm not Brazil partisan. Yes, Sue! Oh my god, you queen! Oh, damn, my days.
Wasting your time. You're wasting mine. I hate to see you leaving.
I've got to pause to give a shout out to Sue, because this is actually a beautiful and emotional song, and I don't want to be shouting over it like stupid. Big shout out to Sue Collins. We went to university together, and she is a sick Twitch streamer, esports journalist, operating mainly within the Valorant community. And you're my inspiration, Sue. Right? We met up and we had a chat about Twitch. So firstly, thank you for that. Lister Bungie, Block Party, Weekend in the City vibes. Maybe from the start, yeah. This is a lot more lo-fi, kind of a lot more Neutral Mocatel. This is a very kind of emotionally sincere song, and it is about being depressed in London, which is something that I really relate to. I'm a bad streamer, please. I don't know, Sue. I don't know. I think you're pretty sick. The views say otherwise. I mean, do you think you're better than Boaster? I mean, we'll have to have a chat about that. See what Jake says. Is he better than you? Who teaches who? But yeah, right. I'm gonna put my mic off and I'm gonna just let this song play. because it's something that I don't want to shout over because it's emotionally sincere, it's beautiful, and yeah, it resonates with me. So you can probably see where I'm going with this in terms of the tear maker.
Fate worse than dying. Your city gave me asthma, so that's why I'm fucking leaving. And your water gave me cancer, and the pavement hurt my feelings. Shout at the wall, 'cause the walls don't fucking love you. Shout at the wall, 'cause the walls don't fucking love you. There's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason London puts barriers on the rails. There's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason London puts barriers on the rails. There's a reason London puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason they fail.
Okay, so that's Wilbur Soot, that's Jubilee Line, the first track off his Your City Gave Me Asthma EP. I think that's the first music he put out, and at that point he'd only been playing guitar for a couple of years, and I'm pretty sure Nutrimilk Cartel are an inspiration for him. If you listen to the song Holland 1945, I get big vibes from Jubilee Line there. And just the meaning of this song, you know, I'm from Birmingham, right? But a huge part of my life, inevitably, because I work in radio, I'm a freelancer, has been commuting to London and then staying there for a week and working. And it's beautiful, I can't lie. I'm very, very lucky. I got my dream job at Radio 1, but also the emotional toll that London takes on you. How lonely you can feel there, even when you're just staying there for a week with a friend, like the emotionally overwhelming situation just by commuting on the tube. Like, I think Wilbur's tapping into something that I really relate to here, and that's why this is special to me. It also reminds me of the Antlers, who are another lo-fi band that I adore. And for this reason, like, Wilbur's solo music is just so much fun and you can dance to it, but I think because his solo material it ties into what I said earlier. It's like, for me, the way you objectively rank music is by the kind of the technical ability of the people playing it and then the emotional sincerity behind it. And I think Wilbur, he does his playful tracks, he does his like joke tracks, but with this album he's proven that he can really do something that's emotionally sincere and high art. And lo-fi isn't for everyone, but for me, I'm just a big sucker for it. So Wilbur, of course, goes in S tier. I'll leave Lovejoy for a bit. We'll go for some other stuff. I'm feeling emotional now, man. Honestly, what are we at? A triumphant return for Tim Senna heading out. Oh, bro, thank you so much for interacting, Lister Bungie or Lister Bungie. Big up for your crazy gifts as well. Thank you so much. It's 7:30. It's Tim Senna with you on Twitch. I feel like I'm going to cry, man. I just got really emotional about Wilbur Soot. Right, let's have something pumped up. Let's listen to Dreams track, because in fact, right, Tubbo, because Tubbo is the polar opposite of like
I think a logo
sad
has
like Wilbur Soot, like I'm in London and life's shit.
the ability to have a lot
that's
of
more me,
impact
but
on the
Tubbo
brand.
is just the
And
most
when you-
wonderful boy ever. Like, I was really down when I started watching these guys on Minecraft, but they're so fun. They're just great friends playing video games. It reminded me of me playing with my mates when I was like in school, and all you did was you come home from school, put on a Xbox, pop in party chat, play games after doing your homework, and that's all that life was. And Tubbo here is one of the streamers from Dream SMP. He's done a song, and it's called Life by the Sea. Let me know what you think as well, chat. I am listening.
Man, if I'm gonna be honest, I dropped out of college, found myself a whole new realm of knowledge. Down the forest, foraging for sounds that I can rhyme with orange. Look, I'm a simple gatherer among a world of hunters. Not about chasing clout, I'd rather gaze at clouds and feel the comfort. Uh-oh, on the trending tab, hope this won't be ending bad. Checking analytics is like working in a forensic lab. Oh lord, life's getting
Manisha, making Twitch just for me.
And I crashed the
Love you lots, babe. You're the best.
my parents' car. Teardrops, we've made friends, but
me and Manisha are going to collab on Billie Eilish, Billy Bossa Nova, because I can play piano and her voice is like angelic.
streaming is real tough. It feels rough sometimes, but that's the real stuff. Day by day, putting on a brave face. Hey, playing games, taking pain straight away. Yay, maybe made mistakes, but it's a-okay. Wait, we all need to take a break. If I'm gonna be honest, I need a little space.
Yeah, Manisha thinks Tubbo's dropped a banger. I hear that. I love that this is all Brighton as well, honestly. I've gone and vlogged a lot of bands in Brighton, so whenever I see one of the vlogs that these guys do there, I'm just like, I've been there, I've been on that pier.
I'm just trying to keep my life afloat, but never quite coping. I feel the heat beneath my collar whenever I'm joking. No, most people aren't evil, though some really just want to watch you burn. So you're on edge and sweating, dreading, making wrong turns.
Oh man, okay, I'm stopping it there. So, okay. This is good, firstly. It's his first track, and I don't think he's approaching this as like, look guys, I'm a big artist, like in terms of like what KSI did, for example, where he's like, you know, I'm a music artist now. I think he's doing it as like, I can play on, I can sing a bit, I can play some instruments, and I want to make a song. And, you know, positive energy, it really translates through the screen, and it's just such a beautiful, uplifting, and hopeful song. And the production's sick, and do you know what, his voice, like, the lyrics, I think he wrote them by himself. I don't know. Is there something in the description? This is my song. I hope you enjoy it. Also, CG5, who I'm going to react to as well. Dan Bull helped with lyrics of Yogscast fame. What is it? Kiki Kiki Flow. That is a crazy throwback. But yeah, like it's just fun, man. It's feel good music, and it's going to put a smile on your face. So Tubbo, he's just a great kind of influencer for the new generation, because I think there's so much toxicity on the internet. Like you get so many people now who just make YouTube channels to like react and shit on other people's content. Seeing someone like all of these guys really, but especially like Tubbo, become so successful so young just by being like a sweet kid. It's great. And when Dream burned his house down on the SMP, my heart broke with yours, chat. My heart broke with yours. So Tubbo's going in A, because I mean I don't think it's like on the level of Wilbur, but it's a well produced song. It's fun. It's like what more do you want? What more do you want? Right. What have we got here? So we'll go to CG5 then, because CG5 has done a song about Dream SMP. I think he's like a music YouTuber and streamer. He makes like songs about video games, and he's obviously in with this group because he helped with Tubbo's song. He's a very good producer.
With a cooker tap, you always have 100...
Yeah, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Cooker Tap.
You can use it to prepare the most
You can make hot water.
Make refreshing drinks.
You can make cold water.
Safest, quickest and most efficient way...
You can boil a potato and then eat it while burning your mouth on hot water.
Water and space.
You can make spadget.
Once
you can water a bonsai tree for some reason. Sorry, chat. Be right back. I just need to water my bonsai tree with my YouTube-sponsored fancy tap. But can I have lukewarm water? Sorry, Liz. It's hot or cold. I'm a man of extremes, like Katy Perry. Not enough info. Okay, right. We're going to listen to CG5, Vibrant Eyes. This is like a Dream SMP fan song. I don't think he was officially on the Dream SMP, but he might have had a guest feature at some point.
I'm not the one to trust when I've lost everything that I've touched. I built a line in the sky, but I can't remember why.
Katy Perry's obviously not a man, as far as I know. Please get that on a shirt, Tim. What am I getting on a shirt, Liz?
Tell them what you've done.
Anyone else think his voice sounds like Panic at the Disco? What's his name? Oh, how have I forgotten his name? Oh my, this is so embarrassing. Live on stream. No, he did DuckTales. He's the lead singer of Panic at the Disco. I'm not looking at chat. Lead singer of Panic at the Disco. We're not doing anything until I've remembered his name. Brendan Urie. Knew it. Do you think his voice sounds like Brendan Urie? Because I do. Manisha, I said Brendan Urie before you, and why you do. I do this because I'm married to the grind. Okay, that's all you need to know. I'm gonna show that I'm a bit of a noob here because I think this is a Dream SMP fan song. Rambo. I thought it was Rambo who's there because that's Rambo's character. I don't know the context for this because Dream SMP is very. Manisha, I am coming to see Panic at the Disco with us, right? I haven't sent Heather the money for it yet, but we are gonna go see it, and I'm gonna say, Brendan Urie, can you cover DuckTales like you did on Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon? Right, this is CG5 Vibrant Eyes. It's inspired by, I think, one of Rambo's plot lines on JMSMP I'm not familiar with. Yeah, the dude's a professional producer. He knows what he's doing. His voice is pretty good. It's got the Brendan Urie vibe for me. For me, it's one of those where it's good enough to play on radio. And if I heard that track for one of my own shows, if it was sent to me by an artist, I would go, yeah, this is cool, man. I'll play it. But again, it doesn't like really kind of hit me in the way that... I feel like B might be a bit disrespectful because he's a serious producer. So I'm going to put him in A because I know that his other songs are pretty sick and he's got like established as this. But I think, there is always going to be an element of subjectivity in music. And for me, Wilbur just has a bit of an edge in that sense. But all love. I'm not going to be a dick in this. To be honest with you, I'm looking at these. I can't see myself using C and D very much. I mean, we'll see with Tommy. We'll see with Tommy. Because I have found some songs that Tommy did. He has a Spotify, funnily enough. What should we do? Should we do Le Manberg? Okay, let's do Wilbur singing Le Manberg.
All right,
Okay, so
take it away, please.
I'm warmed up, but this is Le Manberg's official.
I'm gonna sing it with him.
I'm
gonna live vicariously and pretend that I'm on Dream SMP with Tommy in it and Tubbo and Wilbur too and Fuckerette.
Oh God! Sorry.
I heard there was a special place where men could go and emancipate the tyranny and the bloodlust of their rulers. Well, this place is true, you needn't fret, with Wilbur, Tommy, Tubbo, Fuckerette, a pretty big and not blown up Le Manberg. It's Le Manberg. It's Le Manberg. It's Le Manberg. Oh, what's the next line? It's Le Manberg.
Drops. Do I have a beautiful voice, chat? There's some serious artists who are going to be watching this. Like, what is this clown doing? So that's the Le Manberg anthem, which I think it might be inspired by Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah. But then there's some fans actually took it to the next level and released a proper version. Which spoilers. When Le Manberg got blown up, one of the times, I forget which ones. It's been blown up a lot. Okay, it's like anything in Minecraft. They did like a proper sad version of it.
Destiny is calling.
Oh no, we don't like piracy. You wouldn't pirate a game. You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a hedgehog. So you wouldn't pirate a game. All right, here we go. Le Manberg.
I heard there was a special place where men could go.
Chat, please spam 07. It means salute.
The brutality and tyranny of their rulers. Well, this place is real, you needn't fret. With Wilbur, Tommy, Tubbo, Fuckerette is a very big and not blown up Le Manberg. My Le Manberg, my Le Manberg, my Le Manberg, my Le Manberg.
Yep, all right, Le Manberg. Le Manberg is great. It's not really a song, but I think if you're into the SMP and everything, it's genuinely quite emotional when it all happens together. It's in A. I can't put it in S as well, but it is very cool. Right, okay. 20 minutes to 8. I'm gonna be streaming. Basically, there's a sick band called Cage Park who are playing down the road from me at like 8:30, so I need to finish the stream by about then. I'm kind of YOLO. I might just finish the stream and then roll over to Hare and Hounds and start streaming there. But we're gonna flip through. Right, Dream Mask. This is very good. Very, very good. I'm not even going to suspend it.
I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Stare at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my mind. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. The fact is, I can never get off of my mattress. And all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid? That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. So you can see I'm trying. You won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling. I'm good. And it just keeps on piling. It's so terrifying, but I keep on smiling.
This is seriously good. Because, right, no drama again. A lot of YouTuber tracks, you listen to them and you think, okay, that's obviously a YouTuber track. And even though Tubbo's is really good, when you listen to it, you're like, okay, you know, this person, like, it's a YouTuber track, and it's great, but it's a YouTuber track. If I heard this track with no context, if I was working on, like, Annie Mac or something, I would go banging song, probably from, like, upcoming American, you know, trip-hop artist or something from LA. And the fact that Dream, not only is, like, one of the biggest Minecraft streamers who's gamed and cracked the system there, but also is able to produce this kind of... I think he's a big fan of XXXTentacion. I think that's the inspiration. I nearly burped on stream, sorry. But yeah, this is seriously good. Obviously, the lyrics talking about mental health very candidly as well, which I'm a fan of. I'm gonna just straight up put this in S because I think like that is the kind of song where, you know, if you take all the context of what the track is, just think about how it sounds. That's how you judge whether a track's good or not. And as a track sounding, like I would if I was producing like Radio 1, I'd go, I've got this track, I think it's sick. And I would genuinely say to them at Radio 1, play this track because he's got a mad following, I think it's good enough. And I don't think anyone listening would hear it and go, I'm turning off Radio 1 because they played this. So Dream, well done, mate, GG. A few more to go. Right, we've got, this is Bad Boy Halo next. So I think it'll be the Muffin song, which is actually like a collaborative, Muffin song, am I right? Okay, it's just called Muffin. Muffin song is a bit different. This is Bad Boy Halo. CG5 is monopolizing Minecraft songs apparently. This is Bad Boy Halo CG5 Hyper Potions and their track Muffin, which features Skeppy and Captain Puffy as well, and an advert for something else. I want to try and whip through them. Let's go, chat, let's go.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
Again, really good production. Nice and clean, sounds good in my headphones. Like, they know what they're doing technically on the old Logic Pro, I imagine.
Thinking about you, Muffin. When I wake up, I'm thinking about you, Muffin. You know our love was 10 times sweeter than candy, 10 times sweeter than cake. Thinking about you. Ding dong, trick or treat. I was knocking at your door every week, and I saw you in my fortune cookie. What a great gift, like a basket of goodies. But you were cold as an ice sea, and I got a little bit of a brain freeze. I can speak your language.
Man, honestly, the animatics are crazy. The sound is really good. I want to quickly dip from it because this is, I think it pretty much like a food goes on from here. Like,
Halo and I'm looking like a double take.
this is Bad Boy Halo's verse.
I'ma be a E-boy. We got my diamonds. Hey, I know I'm a bad boy.
So yeah, for me, I think obviously it's deliberately that way. When you have lyrics that are very based around gaming, it can be a bit jarring. And I think, again, no negativity, it's just my personal opinion. I think maybe in this song it just becomes a little bit like, it's obviously a Minecraft song, which is sick, but then it means if you're looking at it through the lens of, compare it to Harry Styles, compare it to Billie Eilish, it's not jarring, but it's like the potential for more general appeal goes down. I want to play you a track by a band that I know from Birmingham because I've just got this. I know them, they're really, really talented guys, and it just reminds me of this. So that was the Muffin song, and this is Blu-rays by Outline. Let me know if you think this sounds similar, chat. Outline Blu-rays. These guys are very much not Minecraft streamers.
A day wrapped up inside my duvet, you know. You really wouldn't have to tempt me, no. Sun settles on our bedsheets. Go fold and now we catch our best bits in position.
And before anyone says, oh, they copied them, I'm sure this came out first.
So when we're done testing
oh my god.
out the bed springs, give me a minute, I'll give my brothers Netflix. And we've never been bitter, still sweet. Our only innocence is on the label of my smoothie, and I can't sleep with you.
There you go. 2020 it came out.
Weekend nighttime vibes, classics of our time, lonely soundtrack movie scenes. We're not hiding anything.
But yeah, they're sick. Outline is sick. They're kind of not on hiatus, just a bit dormant at the moment, but they are very cool. And this is a sick video as well. So right, I'm gonna put this track in. It's sick, but I'm gonna put it in B just because the lyrics for me kind of bring it down a little bit, and I don't want to just be too nice and put everything in B. But it's not a bad song at all. Right, a few more. Shall we do Lovejoy? Shall we do Lovejoy? I think it's... Oh my god, it's George Not Found. Looking like a serious boy. This is Wilbur Soot's band from Brighton, and they are insane.
Taunt.
Press X to taunt. It's my favourite Pokemon move. Is that a thing? Or Swords and Sand?
She's always asking, am I alright? As if auspicious or in my pint. I'll find the answer or a good night. Thank God the time is short. And yes, you always do that one thing when you wrinkle up the nose bridge. I'm trying to figure out what that meant. I took it as a taunt. Remember when back then in school? Oh,
hey, we got the trumpet.
Say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. I don't think I have a clue. Cause well, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. You're always trying to leave the table.
Fair play for keeping that straight face, George.
And don't you think that we can all tell? You're insecure, you're insecure. I guess I always do that one thing when I get too drunk and jumping to figure out what makes you brain.
Right, no, I've heard enough of this, definitely. So, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I was originally planning to put Wilbur in S and Lovejoy in A, because I was going to be like, you know, Wilbur's music kind of resonates with me a bit more. I was listening to Lovejoy in London when I was visiting a mate about a week ago or something. Shout out Sophia Lopacaro. Sounds like Sophia. Very, very cool podcast. She was like OG Glass Animals. But I'm going on a tangent. Basically, these guys, it's like when you listen to a song and you're like, oh, okay, I quite like this. And then you go away and you realise that song's been stuck in your head and you listen to it again and you're like, oh man, that's a good song. That is a fucking good song. They got to go in S. They played their first gig on Monday a couple of weeks ago in Brighton, Hope and Ruin, a beautiful venue. I vlogged it with Riskus. If you do want to watch it, I'll show you guys where it is. My own little YouTube channel, Tim Senna. And if you just type in Tim Senna Riskus Brighton, it comes up right here. Here we go. So this is the literal same place that if I skip all the way forward to here we go.
Some of you might know this song.
So this is Hope and Ruin. You can see it there, and this is really cool because this was like 2018, like years and years ago. Whereas if I go forwards and go like Lovejoy, Hope and Ruin, I mean, you can literally see it's like a recommended search. So there you go, Lovejoy's first gig at Hope and Ruin. And you look at the numbers behind Lovejoy, and that's part of the reason I'm also doing Twitch, because I'm like 90 million streams for a band who have 2 EPs out last year and have just played their first gig. Like, it's impressive, and it wouldn't happen if the music wasn't good. So Lovejoy are very much S tier. We've got a handful left, and I reckon we can squeeze them into the last 10 minutes. So what have we got? We have got Jack Manifold singing Best Friend by Rex Orange County. This is more of a lo-fi one.
So you decided to start trading. Better use +500.
It's a bit of a left field surprise, guys. A bit of a left field surprise this one. Because, well, Jack Manifold's a bit of the butt of a lot of jokes in the Dream SMP, but
plus having someone you can count.
The boy has talent.
+500. It's trading.
Trading, guys. Buy Bitcoin now.
A plus.
But don't really, because the market's crazy.
I should have stayed at home.
Oh, that's quiet.
Cause right now I see all these people that love me, but I still feel alone. Can't help but check.
Great voice, really good voice.
I could have made
love the song as well.
But no, it wasn't meant to be. And see, I wasn't made for you, and you weren't made for me. though it seems so easy. And that's because I wanna be your favorite boy.
So yeah, I think that would be a very convincing cover, right? Or even like if you heard that song, you might mistake it for Rex. I mean, let's have a look at the original. Best Friend, Rex Orange County. Best Friend, Rex Orange County. Chat, if you're still here, if you're still alive, drop who your best friend is in chat. And Sam, you better put me, or I'm never walking dogs with you again.
I should have stayed at home. Cause right now I see all these people that love me, but I still feel alone.
So yeah, I mean, for me, Jack's very close to that. So his voice is great. I've got one more with him and Nikki. I will say, like, Elephant in the Room, I really wanted to have more female artists on this section of the stream. But I couldn't find any of the female members of Dream SMP doing music. There's just Nikki singing this with Jack. Me, you're your own best friend. Okay, I love the self-confidence, Sam. That's what it's all about. Come on.
Stay, don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed. And I promise that one day I'll feel fine.
Spamming pogs in chat. If I full screen this, it's like a Twitchception because I've got loads of chats on the screen. Anyway, yeah. So they've got good voices. It's not original music. He's got a good voice. B, but great voice. If Jack Manifold did his own music, I think it would be pretty good. So Jack Manifold, if you are watching, you're probably not, but if you are, I'd recommend that. Right, 3 more to go. Let's do it. So, that's a bit of a spoiler of what I'm doing next. So we have got this track, which is, what's it called? Blue. This is an artist called Deriva Cat, who I think she's done quite a few Dream SMP fan songs, a bit like CG5, and I'm pretty sure the Dream SMP guys know her. So let's have a listen. Oh, Ghost Girl. If you know, you know. Liz says Sam, but I know my place. You can't be his best friend and girlfriend. That's cheating.
From the day when we first met, you followed in my every step. Now you got me on the mend. Tell everyone, hey look, I've named him friend. Calm yourself and have some blue. Never
When you put it like that, it sounds like a drug. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just thinking Breaking Bad, blue crystal meth. Isn't it great being on a stream doing new music? It's like a radio show, and I can just say blue crystal meth. Wow. The BBC would have a field day with that one.
ever to love you for the rest of time. Don't forget to sub with Prime. Friends too.
Yeah, don't forget to sub with Prime, guys. Sub with Prime. One of my mates explained what that is to me earlier. I was just shouting Twitch Prime subs, and I didn't know what it was. And he was like, oh yeah, you know when you get Amazon Prime, they give you a free Twitch thing you can give to people. So yeah.
Gather friends whenever.
But yeah, it's decent. It's decent. There's a very sad backstory with Wilbur's character, which changes into Ghostbur, and he has a little a blue sheep called Friend, and it's very emotional. It becomes like a proper drama. I don't want to be negative. I like this song. I do like it. It is good. I liked it a bit more when I listened to it before, but it's good. I'm going to put it in B. I think when you listen to a lot of songs at once, you kind of change how they sound. It's almost like what's a good example? I don't know. It's like flexing an ear muscle, or it's like when you spend a lot of time. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, when you listen to a lot of songs, different songs start to sound different, and they sound different to when you just listen to them by themselves. Oh look, 3 in each tier, perfectly balanced as all things should be. Call me Thanos Senna, chat. 2 more to go. Obviously, it wouldn't be a Dream SMP video if I didn't find some way of getting Technoblade in. And I didn't want to shoehorn him in, but then I found, to my absolute joy, Technoblade did have a song, like way back on YouTube. Have I forgotten to add it on favourites? I've forgotten to add it on favourites, I think, but I'm gonna get it up here. Technoblade song, I'm pretty sure it is here. Here we go. This is a Clarity of Blank Space. Now, we know Technoblade is an absolute legend. Rest in peace. You know, the positive impact he had on people, inspiring. If you're into Minecraft more seriously, probably one of the best PvP players out there. Gives Dream even a run for his money. But he did this video in like 2014. No joke. You can see there like months ago now. Well, this is genuinely a really old video. Like if I go and change the comments to sort by, oh no. Right, it's like 4 years old. YouTube does a weird thing now where it doesn't show you when a video was uploaded. But this is like after Blank Space came out basically, and then Techno like a year ago goes, right, where were you when Technoblade invented music? So let's have a listen to it.
Getting bored of Walls 2. I should find a new mini game. October 2013. Saw the game and I thought, oh my god, the fuck is this? So many OP kits, but I guess I'll play a game. Horse Tamers, every game. Dominating winter all day long. Everybody's kit's the same because it is so damn strong. But hey, I can't survive, I get better ping here than to the hive. Teams and hackers everywhere, but nobody plays Blitz to be fair. So I'll keep on playing.
Okay, yeah, we get it. So look, right, Techno is a legend. There's no doubting that, an absolute legend. And again, rest in peace. You know, the impact he had on the Minecraft community was great. I think this song is not quite up to the standard, but it, you know, I'll put it in C, but it's still. I'm trying to put it in C, but it's not letting me, chat. It's wow. I can't physically move it. That's just Techno, man. That's the level of goat he is. He's an S tier, right? Okay. Never listen to my opinions on music. It's fine. Right, the last one with Tommy in it. Right, if you go on Spotify, Tommy in it has a profile, right? And I was waiting for this moment because I haven't listened to these, but I noticed Tommy had one. And I really was confused about what it was. Tommy and Techno rapping, here is one. So let's see what this is. These are all quite short songs, but because Tommy is just wildly popular, they've got very big. I'm diving in blind here, chat, so we're going to see, okay?
Not be conducive towards speed running.
You ready,
There's no way
Techno?
to legitimately
Techno,
obtain
come on. Give us a bump. Yeah, bitch. You're the bitch.
They censor out Tommy saying
I'm
bitch.
ready.
Techno's already gone further into the first 2 minutes.
His name is Technoblade and he wears a red gown. He has crown on his head and he doesn't do drugs. Her name is Tess and she uses TikTok.
Jump in the Cadillac, girl, it's just some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it.
Okay, right. So, yay! Okay, that was Tim Senna, me, a radio DJ, ranking the Dream SMP songs in order of how good I think they are. They're pretty good. Why is Kids Cheer MLG now not... There we go. Come on. Cheer. If you're watching this back on YouTube, hello YouTube, hi YouTube. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're good. Tag the Dream SMP people, and tell Wilberset that I love him and want him to be my bigger brother. Okay, right, chat. Let's do this. It's time for beef, because right, it's my first Twitch stream, my first ever stream, and I need to end with a bang, chat. And there is one creator out there, the top dog, who I've got so much beef with that I'm sick of his crap. I'm going to take a big shot today. It could change everything. It could change the landscape of new music media on the internet, because I'm coming for that belt. This is like when KSI called out Joe Weller or KSI called out Logan Paul. This is the moment that the balance of power changes on YouTube, because there is a tyrannical ruler, chat, in new music media right now. And he goes by the name of Anthony the Needle Drop Fantano. He has been terrorizing me and my music taste for too many years. He literally shits on all my favorite artists. Look, I've got a Chance the Rapper print in the background there. I've got a Chance the Rapper print and a Muse print. It's like he's just going through my favorite bands, dropping dumps on them one by one. My favorite lo-fi album, Antlers Hospice, a beautiful concept album about an abusive relationship told through the story of a hospice worker who falls in love with a dying cancer patient. Do you know what Anthony Fantano said about it? I think it's a bit emotionally manipulative. I was happy to let it slide, his awful opinions on music. I agree with him on some things. I think Good Kid, Mad City is clearly the best Kendrick album, but if you want to be wanky and pretentious, you can say, oh, well, To Pimp a Butterfly changed the landscape of music, you know. I get it, but Good Kid, Mad City is better to listen to, okay? Respect. Okay, so here's what happened. Muse dropped their new album, which is fire, because Muse are like the best band ever. Like, I've been a big Muse stan since I was 12 years old. And good old Stantano. Let's save my tier list. Good old Mean Tano has done a video on Muse saying Muse's Will of the People is not good. And I'm pretty sure, because I have binged Anthony Fantano's videos before, that his review scale goes like 0 to 10, but then not good is like below 0. I haven't heard what he says, but look at this egg. Ready to tear my favourite band to pieces with his stupid fake Photoshop. Is that Photoshop? Looks like Photoshop. Oh, look. Oh, I'm Anthony Fantano. I've got To Pimp a Butterfly in the background. Oh, 100 on Metacritic. Oh, I'm so cool. Pitchfork. Love me. Right, okay. Let's see what he has to say about Muse's latest album, Will of the People, which is fucking awesome, by the way. Like every Muse album is. But I'm going to go in with an open mind. I'm coming for the king. I'm coming for the PewDiePie of new music YouTube. So I'm going to give him a fair hearing and then logically dismantle every single criticism he has of this perfect album. That's how I feel right now watching this.
Yeah, this Muse album, it's not good.
Fuck you, Anthony Fantano. Fuck you.
This is a new album from UK rock outfit Muse, Will of the People. It is their 9th full-length LP and arguably their heaviest and most metal-driven album so far.
Incorrect. Drones is heavier. You're wrong already.
Narratively, this record also dives further into a crap-caked rabbit hole where, they're mostly just focusing on this idea of authoritarian world control, dystopia.
I would say it's more about COVID and breaking up from a relationship. My understanding of listening to the album is that it's about being apart from people who you love and then having to say goodbye to them. What's the name of the track on the album? I'm going to look it up. Because the one where Matt Bellamy is just on the piano himself, I thought initially it was a breakup album and it really took me by surprise. And when you put Matt Bellamy by himself on the piano, Ghosts, How Can I Move On? I thought it was a breakup album. I heard from a friend it was about COVID. I think it has a bit of a dual meaning there, but right, I'll let him continue.
End times being nigh, the world essentially being screwed. All sentiments that I don't necessarily disagree with on paper, but Muse continues to go about exploring them in the worst and tackiest way possible, which was...
Okay. So, the thing about Muse is, if you're a fan of Muse, you're used to people shitting on the band because it's what people do. When they first came out, it was like, oh, they're like Radiohead. And then they were really cool from like Origin of Symmetry to Black Holes. And then when The Resistance came out, it's like, same as Coldplay. Oh, it's cool to hate Muse now. Muse is shit. And it's just boring. Because the thing about Muse is their music is so empathy driven and uplifting and hopeful that is why they have this incredible fan base who 9 albums in have just put this album to #1 on the UK album charts. And I'm going to go and show you guys this because you can write it off. You can say, oh, Muse is shit. But the fact is they have the most dedicated fan base still. Fucking Youngblood's taking the top spot. Right, I'm going to go back a week. What was last week? What are we on now? 9th of September? 4th will have it. Here you go, right. What are the people Muse? So above Harry Styles, above Ed Sheeran, above DJ Khaled, Beyonce, like fucking impressive. And like especially DJ Khaled was debuting the same time. Beyonce was in her 5th week. Obviously, we know physical sales are lower, but for Muse to be still popping off on their 9th album as a rock band from the older generation is fucking impressive. And the reason for that is because their music is uplifting and hopeful. And if you look at the final track of their last album, Simulation Theory, The Void, we'll look at the lyrics of it. The whole message of that song is nihilism, which is what Anthony Fantano is seemingly suggesting Matt Bellamy is peddling in the lyrics, is a really bad like ethos to go for. Like that they'll say like where is it? Like the Void lyrics, Muse, not Kid Cudi. There you go. They'll say no one can see us. That we're a stranger and all alone. I believe no one can reach us and pull us out of the boundless gloom. They're wrong. They're wrong. Like, this is the whole point of Muse. Like, things are shit, but we're gonna be okay. We have each other. And I know their final track is called "We Are Fucking Fucked," but it's not nihilism. Muse have never been hopeless and nihilistic. They've always been defiant and uplifting. And I know this is kind of joking, but I do get pissed off when some of the things that Fantano says about bands I really like.
Certainly the case on their record Drones, and I would say even more so.
The same Drones you didn't think was heavier than Will of the People, whatever. Listen to Psycho, Fantano.
The case here on Will of the People, not just in terms of what is being said on this record, but also like the songs and instrumental soundtracking the whole thing. Each track on this LP just becomes more awful and ridiculous than the last. And
I just disagree. There's no more I can say.
Believe me, this record starts off on like the worst foot possible. The title track, Will of the People, which I think it's pretty inarguable that this track interpolates multiple elements of Marilyn Manson's The Beautiful People.
Haven't listened to that song, so can't really comment.
Why that song you would want to give Marilyn Manson. I think it's pretty inarguable that this track interpolates multiple elements of Marilyn Manson's The Beautiful People.
Marilyn Manson's The Beautiful People. I really don't want to listen to Marilyn Manson because, well, I think it's pretty obvious why I wouldn't want to listen to Marilyn Manson with certain things that are obvious about him. But for the purpose of, what was it called? People? The Beautiful People.
Grammarly makes communication at work one click simpler. Whether you're looking
Okay, no, that's a fair comment. I'm not a fan of Marilyn Manson at all, personally or musically. But that is a fair comment. I didn't know that, so that's fair. And for the record, like, I don't. The opening track is like my least favorite on the album, but I think the album tracks are outstanding. So okay.
Why that song you would want to give such a heavy nod in 2022, especially after all of his awful allegations.
Yep, correct. Very good point. Fair play, Anthony Fantano. Fair play. That's a very good point.
And a lot of his newer and classic stuff falling out of favor artistically. And not only do Muse like heavily reference this song and its drums and its riffs and its chants heavily throughout this cut, they arguably make all of it worse. The will of the people, the will of the people. Like there's nothing about this track that is not disgustingly over the top, gross, annoying. In fact,
I think, you know, even though I disagree with him, these are fair points, and that track is the most Marmite Muse will get. And they've had this recent trend of going more towards Queen. I think it started with the United States of Eurasia on the Resistance, where they started to go a bit too towards Freddie Mercury for me. And like, I think Survival is a good example of that as well on The Second Law. So the thing is, like, as much as I'm, you know, criticizing Anthony here, like, I do agree as a hardcore Muse fan with some of his points about flaws in their more recent music.
In fact, it's so cringe-inducing, I have a sneaking suspicion that this album is secretly a CIA psyop to trick people out of being interested in any kind of politics.
Ha 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 ha.
Which I get an even stronger sense of that on the following track, Compliance. You know, after all these years, you would think Muse would be better about not writing so many crappy pop rock jams with very
I think this is the annoying thing about Anthony Fantano for me. I know that he would say, you know, this is subjective. This is like, these are my personal views. But I think he pitches it in a very kind of, not oh, this is my opinion. Oh, this is the way it is. And, you know, I'll make a fair case for music being objective. But just saying pop rock and these tracks by Muse are bad, as if there's some like objective critical point you could make or some logic you could apply that is objective truth that will hold up in a rational argument, is just bullshit, frankly. However, Compliance for me is the second weakest track on the album. And my criticism of Will of the People would be the first two tracks for me are the worst and second worst of the album. So frankly, I often skip them, or I go straight into Compliance often, and Liberation. Well, by the time it gets to Won't Stand Down, it's a freaking exceptional album for me, like an 8, 9 out of 10.
Specific lyrics with references to rebellion and oppression, especially considering...
Christian, yeah, I'm still going, bro. I'm not Shad. I'm married to the grind. I'm on energy. I'm finishing in like 5-10 minutes at least. But anyway.
Like back in the late 2000s, I believe the band had Glenn Beck as a big fan of theirs because
true.
While a lot of their tracks
don't say it
have political undertones.
Oh, okay. Glenn Beck's a different person. That's what I thought. Yeah. No, Matt Bellamy was on a Glenn Beck's podcast around the time of Knights of Sidonia. And Black Holes and Revelations. I think he kind of floated the idea of 9/11 being an inside job. He was very into conspiracy stuff in the early days. He kind of moved away from that quite quickly.
In the lyrics, for some reason it was kind of landing with Glenn, even though Muse wasn't necessarily like writing from that place. And they needed to publicly denounce Glenn and what he stands for because obviously they don't align with him and he's like a total freaking nut job. But really what could have helped Muse avoid that situation is if they just got a bit more specific with their feelings and their thoughts and their leanings in their song.
So I knew this was going to be a criticism because this is one that the music critics have leveled at Muse as well. They're saying, well, we like critically albums that are political in the way that Kendrick Lamar's albums are critical, where he'll be really nailed on the point of talking about issues like, George Floyd, like why did I cry when I saw Trayvon Martin in the street when gang banging made me kill blacker than me. And obviously there is like when Kendrick does it works really well. But for Muse, that like, what specific issues do you want them to talk about? Like, do you want them to come out as a UK band and go, fuck the Tories, they're dickheads, everything is shit because of them? Because I guarantee the moment they do that, they stop being a force for good and stop being a force for like kind of inspiring a big group of people, and they start becoming one of these partisan political bands, which is fine because there are loads of bands who call out those kind of issues in a very specific way. But Muse are an arena rock band, and their job is to make music that inspires as many people as possible. They are a stadium rock band, so they don't need to be specific because you can, as you often do with music, project your own feelings onto the track and feel that you relate to it, even if there is not a specific meaning there that you're directly connecting with.
Instead of just delivering them in this super general way to the point where even somebody who's like, 110% QAnon could identify with what they're saying. Even the track Verona on this thing, which sounds like the worst...
Oh, don't diss Verona is a fucking beautiful track, and I swear to God, Fantano.
U2 song ever, soundtracked with all these 80s analog synthesizers. This cut contains lyrics about taking off your clothes and your mask. Yeah, that one's gonna play...
Can we kiss with poison on our lips?
Over well with the weirdos. Like, regardless of where Muse's political leanings on this record lie, the way it reads, it just comes off like fence-sitting bumper sticker crap.
Do you know what, Anthony Fantano? I think you're in denial. I think you're just a bit afraid to admit that Neutral Milk Hotel are a bit shit. They're just a bit shit. And you can call it artistic lo-fi. It's a concept album, and Frank, I fucking know. It's not even that good. Antlers Hospice is a better lo-fi concept album. There, I said it.
There's the track Liberation, which reads like a huge Queen ripoff, and honestly, while some of the vocal harmonies do go hard, I don't want to be reminded of one of the best rock bands of all time on one of the worst rock records.
I don't get why he just loves Queen and hates Muse, though, because the kind of over-the-top shiz that Muse are doing, that's what Queen popularised. And I know you could argue, oh, well, Queen did it first, so therefore it's more artistically valid, but... you can't have it both ways. You can't be like gassed about Queen being over the top and bravado and then go, oh, well, Matt Bellamy does it. He's an arsehole.
I've heard in years. There's also Won't Stand Down, which is essentially an Imagine Dragons song with a...
not true.
A lot more distortion on the guitars and heavier metal drums. Some jump the fuck up riffs as well.
It's a very good track.
Exactly the kind of thing that you don't want to listen to.
No. Again, it's like, he says that, I'm like... When you say you don't want to listen to, like, who are you speaking to? Like, the millions of fans that Muse have worldwide, the kind of, the thousands and tens of thousands of people who constantly sell out stadiums to watch Muse? And that's my problem with the criticism. It's not like, this is why I as a critic will say this, it's like, you don't want to listen to, when it's like obvious that people do. And I was saying earlier in the show about Crazy Frog, I think it's fair to say, that's objectively bad. But when there's a band that are as musically talented as Muse are, Matt Bellamy being one of the best guitarists and pianists in any popular band from the 21st century, and you just go out here and you disrespect him like he's some fucking idiot in a pop band who doesn't write his own tracks. It leaves a very bad taste in my mouth, as did his comment about Antlers and his comment about Chance the Rapper. boy. Although, let's be honest, the big day was kind of crap.
As it is gross and annoying as hell. Ghosts, How Can I Move On?
Right.
Sees the
No, if you, no.
band taking a bit of a breather for a piano-led ballad with a super basic chord progression.
Right, fuck off. Okay. Okay, chat. We're gonna play Muse Ghost. Cause look, I have respect for Anthony Fantano. He is the GOAT. And even though I always disagree with him on my opinions, I'll admit he's the GOAT. But let's listen to what Matt Bellamy by himself with just a piano in his voice can do, and say compare that to even a massive artist like Ed Sheeran with a song like Perfect, who I guarantee Anthony Fantano is not taking shots at, because like Ed Sheeran's fan base would probably like jump. Loaf. That's a cat. Just one man and a piano.
Get next summer's
no!
sorted with TUI.
Oh,
Book
holiday's
now and lock in
over.
next summer's holiday at
Thanks, Lauren. I'm glad you liked it. Right, this is right. Matt Bellamy. Okay, he is an incredible pianist. I mean, like almost concert pianist level. So when he sits at a piano and plays a ballad, it's not like your shitty kind of generic Bruno Mars or whatever. I don't mean to call out people being negative, but even compared to like Elton John. Like, just how brilliant Matt Bellamy is. You're saying basic chord progressions. Did you hear that change? Because I don't hear that anywhere else but Muse. And straight away, the fact that he's playing, like, I don't know what you call it, Jacob Collier, who's a more talented version of me, tell me, but he's not just playing chords like most generic fucking Scouting for Girls, like the most basic shit indie chords. Matt Bellamy's playing, like, proper, not arpeggios, but, you know, like harmonies like that. And he still shifts, and it's beautiful. And it's just him and a piano and his voice. And it's so much better than Anthony Fantano is giving it credit for. It's genuinely perfection to me. Like, that is beautiful. And 9 albums in, I joined Muse with what was Black Hole's their 4th album, I think. Like, Showbiz, Origin of Symmetry, Absolution. Yeah, so I've been there since 4, and this is still, like, perfection for me. There's no one else who does that like Matt Bellamy. And if you want to watch like Matt Bellamy piano compilation on YouTube, you will see just how talented he is. And that's, yeah. Like, I get annoyed at Anthony Fantano. Sometimes I think it's just because I disagree with the opinion, but I genuinely think that is a bad review. No beef, even though I unsubscribed. So listen, chat. Okay, this is the end of the stream, right? This is the end of the stream, and we're gonna end it on the high, right? Okay, Anthony Fantano, I want to speak directly to you now, because for too long you have shat on all of my favourite artists, from Muse to Chance the Rapper to the Antlers. It is time that someone puts you in your place. I'm going to call you out, Anthony Fantano. I challenge you 1v1 to a review battle on YouTube. Any artist, any genre, any project. You pick it. We both have a week to make a video. And at the end of the week, whose ever video, when it's posted, has the most likes, wins. And is declared the undisputed champion of new music, YouTube and internet. What do we think, chat? Is the first stream done? I'm only like semi-serious for real, but oh man. Woo. This has been so beautiful, guys. Thank you for everything. I don't know how many people are watching now, but just the consistency in chat, like I wasn't sure what the reaction was going to be. We've jumped around. Sam, I love you, Sam. And yeah, we're blowing up from here, guys. It's only up. We're doing something brand new, and thank you if you've supported me. At the start of this year, my mental health was just shit. I ran out of creative energy. I didn't want to do anything, but now I just feel happier than ever, to quote Billie Eilish. And that is where I'm going to end things today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tim Senna. Follow me on Instagram and Instagram and YouTube and Twitter. It's all at Tim Senna. But I nearly burped again. And it's tim.senna on TikTok. Sub to me there. And just, I'm going to say it loads, but thank you guys. Thank you. This is going to be a Monday show now, 6 p.m. every Monday. And this Friday, the first Tim Senna Twitch gaming stream at 5 p.m. sharpish. I'm going to be building the Alexandra Palace in Minecraft. It is going to be unmissable. It's going to be lots of fun. I love you all. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I feel so lucky, and I will see you on Friday. This time I will drive with the Sorry, chat, cutting the stream short. There's a band I want to see on in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go. Love you, bye!